Oh, it's gone.
Oh, he's gone. He's shot his load. Early doors. Welcome everyone. Welcome along to episode 104, believe it or not, of the Studio App Live Q&A. My name's James Ivy.
I'm Paul Drew.
Also known as Spinning Around Boy.
I'm spinning around.
Good evening, everyone. You are very welcome along to the weekly madness that is the Q&A. There's already a few of you in the house. Great to see early doors. Yeah, should we just crack on? There's a lot to get through tonight.
Just keep going. Someone just reminded me of something.
Oh, hello.
Hold on a second. Because I
Oh,
want to see if it's out.
It started so promisingly, and
I know. Sorry, I know I've ruined stuff. I know I've ruined stuff. The only thing, it's rubbish. This is not going on. Oh no, this is absolutely pointless. Okay, no, forget that. I was going to talk about because William Lee said first impressions of the Amp X, and there's not really any information apart from
the only picture I've seen on Instagram. It looks a bit cobbled together.
Well, I think it is a bit cobbled together at the moment, in all fairness.
Right. It's not a production model yet then.
No. This is the thing. This is the only thing about this, which I think is a really exciting thing.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, we're
in, haven't we?
Peaked too early. It's really exciting. Thomas has been promising this for some time, and it's still not ready. I think he said that he's going to release it at NAMM, and he's just got another announcement at NAMM. It's not actually released, I think, till next year. So, but that's for it's a big project. He's doing.
Yeah, big project. So at this point, I'm going to ask what you've been up to this week, because we always start that way. It's tradition.
So what have I done this week? I had a couple of things been delivered.
Nice.
We'll talk about in a minute.
Yeah,
we've got that Black Star amp, which is sitting there, waiting to go back. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah.
I've had a couple of nice pedals arrive from Jam pedals. Should we talk about them later, or should I show them now?
Dive in. Go for the Jam pedals. Go on.
Go for the Jam pedals.
I want to see.
Right. First of all, I've got to talk about the packaging.
Right.
Which I do in the videos. I've done the video for this one, but we'll do. Right. I'll do this one first.
All right. Oh, that does look cool.
But look, so it's their packaging.
Yeah.
It's just like when like a brand gets packaging right.
Yeah.
So there's the instruction manual, which is like really nicely done. It's all done.
Yeah. Yeah. Bit fun. Yeah.
It comes in. So hold on, let me cover it over. I couldn't. But it comes in like a bag.
Right.
You get a little bag with it.
Nice.
Pedal comes out. So pedal. So this one here is the Eureka Fuzz.
Mm-hmm.
And it's great. It's like an articulate fuzz. Ooh. So it's not like that sort of fuzz where
flubby fuzz.
Yeah, those flubby fuzzes that I cannot.
Yeah.
I get my head around. Anyway, so there's the pedal. You get lots of stickers and feet and plectrums and
stuff.
Nice stuff. But the packaging is brilliant, and their pedals are brilliant. But can I just show you one thing?
Please do.
Because I think this is brilliant. So this is called the Eureka Fuzz.
Yeah.
I'm just going to undo the back.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the Potter's Wheel.
Huh?
You're listening to the Potter's Wheel.
What was that?
It was called Vision On from. It was on Heartbeat.
It was on Heartbeat. That's right. It was yeah, us and anyone over the pond probably would never have heard of that. So anyway, there's the pedal.
Yeah.
Take the back off. Do you know what you get in the pedal?
What'd you get in it? Rubber ducky.
A little rubber ducky.
Rubber ducky, you're the one.
But it's things like that. That's great, isn't it? I love that. So
silliness is good.
I didn't take the rubber ducky out or actually sort of plug it in, because I think there'll be sort of world destruction if the rubber ducky came out and it was plugged in. I think it's got to stay in there always.
I think it has.
Yeah, cool though, isn't it? Like nice little touches and stuff.
I like things like that. Silliness, but fun.
Yeah, brilliant. Just a really good little touch.
Mm.
And sorry, so I can do the other pedal as well, won't I? And the other pedal is this, which I'm really excited about. Again, comes with a bag. And it is there. It's called there. Hold on. Retro Vibe.
Oh, we like a vibe. We like a vibrato, don't we?
Huh?
We like a vibrato.
It's a vibe. It's like your vibey thing.
Deep
like
vibe.
Deep vibe. Yeah. What are they called? What's the Hendrix vibe called?
Univibe.
Univibe. Thank you. It's a Univibe. It's a Univibe pedal. Sounds absolutely banging.
Slamming.
Absolutely banging. So again, comes with feet, plectrum stickers, all that sort of stuff.
All the swag.
All the swag, yeah. But I love that, and I love it when you get a nice piece of, where you get good equipment, and it's it's just, it isn't just your standard, box.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I like that as well. A bit of thought and attention to details been done.
Absolutely.
We like that.
Yeah,
we like that a lot.
Anyway.
So we'll talk about other things in a bit. I've had a very interesting start to the week. I mean, I'm having a very scary week of very large numbers getting paid out for stuff for the build, and and then the builder's saying, right, well, we need to get some plant in, and I'm thinking, what, Triffids or a hydrangea in the corner? No. We've got a 1.7 ton excavator coming in on Monday and a half-ton dumper truck coming to start digging out. Then I've got...
How are they going to get that through?
Lift the fence up.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I've got the alley down the side. I've got the footpath in the alley.
Nice.
And, just it doesn't stop. I bought the... I have to say, massive thanks to Gregoire.
Oh, yeah.
For sorting me out a pretty awesome deal on the roof trusses, the main roof trusses. Saved me a small fortune, but it's still, it's still multiples of 4 figures. It's scary. And it's never ending. I mean, at some point I think I'm actually considering just turning the front drive into a builder's yard. Yesterday, a truck unloaded 2 tons of steel onto the driveway.
Nice.
Right, okay, that'll live there then for a bit, because I ain't moving it.
I love the way they haven't even started building the structure yet. Why are they putting steels in already?
No, it's the steel frame. It's all the stuff for the base.
On that.
All the what's the reinforcement for the concrete. At this point, before I go any further, we should embrace our brother Dave McQuillan.
Mr. McQuillan. I was going to say, actually, I've got this because I want to talk about this tonight. The last time David sent a plectrum over, it's these. What is it? It says shilling on it. How many shilling is that? Is that a 10p or is it a 5?
Old 10p, yeah.
The old 10p. What's that? Is that 2 shillings?
No, it's a shilling, isn't it? An old 10p.
Oh, I don't know what it is. Anyway, I think it's the old.
Yeah,
the old British 10 pence.
That one, the one that looks like that.
That's the one. That's the Johnny. Yeah, that's him. Yeah. That's him.
I've got that
right. And I don't know if it's going to come across on YouTube land, but have you tried playing with that yet?
Yes, great. Amazing.
Absolutely.
It's quite different to the copper as well, to the coppery sound of the penny.
Yeah, it really is. Which is
bizarre.
So, if anyone wants to buy some amazing little plectrums, I think David does worldwide delivery. Go to the Highland Plectrum Company on Reverb. Is that right, David, or have you got another shop now?
No, I think that was used to be, didn't it? So he'll set us straight. But yeah, thank you, David, for your contribution to the Lambrini Fund.
Oh yes,
we're actually Paul and I together in Brighton this weekend. So if anybody, if anybody's out on Friday evening and fancies a beer in Brighton, because we'll be off that night, and then we start Cracker Sparrows Saturday morning. But if anyone's out and about in Brighton, down in the south of England on Friday night, give us a shout. And yes,
where are we going to go?
We'll plan something. Let's just pick one of the big bars on the front.
Somewhere cheap, probably a bottle of White Lightning on a park bench down the front.
Oh, quality. So I've had a very interesting week. Obviously, it's been quite scary with all these big numbers flying around, but twice this week, being a studio rat has got me a job.
Has it?
right?
There are benefits. Hold on a sec. Do I get any cutbacks for this?
You're coming to Brighton with me, aren't you?
Oh, that's true. That's supposed to be like a pleasure.
So, randomly, got an email from a guy asking, could I quote for a job recording? And this is what I can't do next Wednesday. Recording a jazz, a small big band, 5-6 horns rhythm section at a club in Oxford next week.
Oh, nice.
Now, I put probably 10 of these out a week as quotes and hear nothing back because that's the way it goes. And this guy came back really quickly. He asked a few sort of pertinent questions. I thought, okay. And he went, are you James from the Studio Rats?
Oh, here we go.
I said, yes, I am. And he went, well, I've got no worries about getting a good drum sound then. I was like, get in. And then bizarrely, this morning, someone emailed, again, wants a brass band recording. Now, I have done brass bands recording, having played in brass bands since I was like that big. And we got chatting. It turns out this bloke lives in the next village that way. The band is from the Braintree and Bocking band. And he said, you're a studio rat, aren't you? And I was like, yeah. He said, I watch your stuff all the time. Brilliant channel. I was like,
oh, awesome. I didn't even know it was that popular. Well, there you go.
Apparently, we are that popular. Who knew?
Well, there you go. Nice one.
So yes, I won't be around next Wednesday. We won't know yet what we're going to do. Paul might get a guest, or we might go to Thursday. We'll let you know. Promise. We'll keep you up to speed and all that. Should we dive in with the map and see what's going on? Here we go.
K Michael P said, "Howdy y'all, howdy y'all." Okay, let's hurry up. I'm old and may not live long enough to enjoy this.
Well, no matter how old you are, there's a fair chance you won't live long enough to enjoy it. It's us.
Absolutely. No one's going to enjoy this. William Lee says, first impressions of the Ampex. So this is the thing. I think we'll have a look at the pictures in a minute. Yep. And maybe, I tell you what, if someone wants to come on and give us all the info on it, what we should do, we should try and get Thomas on.
We should.
Actually. And
well, he'll be in NAMM at the moment, won't he?
Yes, he will be in NAMM, won't he?
I'm not sure if it's winter NAMM, summer NAMM, NAMM.
It's sort of late spring NAMM, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very bizarre. I know a few people who are going, and so far everyone said it's very quiet. So I'm not surprised. There's hardly any vendors there.
Is it really? Is it really quiet? Oh no,
it's quite quiet.
Is this the end of NAMM? Do we think this could?
No. This is just the resurgence of NAMM.
Okay. Safey's in the house. Hi, Paul and James. Hello, everyone. Hi, Safey. K Michael P says, "Oh yeah, my wife is wanting out of jail. I told her to wait a bit longer. I have a deal I'm working on." See, I got to know about this because K Michael P put a comment in one of the videos recently about his wife being in prison. So can you let us know, K Michael P, what she's in for? Did she do it? Is she coming out?
And is she worth waiting for?
Yeah. It could be a sensitive subject. I think it could be. But yeah, I'd love to know actually, because I love stories like that.
Because I'm just nosy.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Pet says, "Evening, gents. Evening, Pet."
Evening, Pet.
John Randall says, "Hi all, listening from Holiday Cottage in Norfolk." Oh man,
nice week for that as well over the Jubilee weekend. Should be very lovely.
Oh mate, have a lovely time. Yeah, that's a nice guitar. Go back.
That looks like it's a thin line of some kind. Oh no, look at the neck.
I know it's got some sort of Tree of Life thing going on.
Yeah,
that's some custom jobby. That is.
That's nice. I like that.
We like that.
Shep says,
"Shep's in the house. Evening all. Evening, Shep." All right. John Gordon's greeting everyone. Greetings, John.
Marky FX is in.
Greetings, y'all. Thomas Nonsense. Good morning from Brisbane, where the curly cable prevails.
Nice, like that.
Ron Chris Main says, "Paul, which amp is currently in the lead? I'm still liking the Matchless Lightning." Do you know what? I'm toying up. The one that's in the lead is that one, which is the Matchless Independence. That's my amp as far as I'm concerned.
I do like that amp. I really do.
Yeah, that amp's going nowhere. My other amps I love, but that's the one that always gets plugged in. The Independence 35 always gets plugged in to do videos and stuff. So at the moment, I'm trying to decide. I've got the Lightning down there, and I've got a Bad Cat Cub there.
Right.
Those two, and I don't need both of them, and I'm trying to work out which one to get rid of.
A buddy of mine I found out also plays a matchless Lightning, and I was like, ooh, we like those.
Yeah. No, they're great.
And he's got two as well.
Has he? Oh,
he uses a stereo pair. I was like, nice.
See, that's a good idea. I'd like that. Actually, that's a good idea. That is.
Sell off the Cub and get another one.
Get another Lightning.
That's a pretty awesome stereo rig, isn't it?
That is pretty tempting, I've got to say. But the thing about the Cub, it sounds awesome, and it's really versatile. It's just such a versatile amp. So I don't know. Oh man, I don't know.
At this point, we have to go to the man.
Mr. Moxie. Riveting question to kick off. In the hardware menu on my Twin X, the monitor is set to 14 dBu. There is an option for 20 dBu. I said it was riveting. I think standard is 20, isn't it, James?
Standard is 20. And
switch to 20. Just switch it to 20, and don't even worry about it, Pet. Don't worry about what it is. It's all about
loudness and matching and all that sort of stuff. To be honest, most people never know what it does.
And you don't really need to know what it does unless you're doing sort of mastering and stuff. Honestly, I really wouldn't worry about it. But I think I've everything set to 20.
I do as well. Where it's appropriate, I do.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Metal picks. Yes, metal picks. So what David does, the Highland Plectrum Company, he gets old coins from all over the world. James has got a British penny there and an old, what we call a 10p.
Penny and an old 10p shilling.
And he makes them into plectrums. And
this one actually is from 1966.
1966. A lot of them are 1966. I think all of my pennies are 1966. And yeah, and he makes them. He's really nice. If you look at the actual work that goes into that, look at the.
It's beautiful, and they do really different. They sound really different. But I mean, as I've discovered a couple of times, you do need to be careful on guitars that don't have a pick guard.
Yeah. If your technique's not great and you've got like a vintage Les Paul,
yeah, those bits of sawdust on the floor, they're worth about 10 grand.
But that's what like if you listen to Brian May, all that sort of metal pick attack, it does make a difference. It's fantastic. A florin, I think. What's a florin?
A florin is 2 shillings. I think I'm
wow.
Well out of my comfort zone.
Wow. David says, good evening, guys. At long last, I've got my Waza Air headphones. Download the Studio Apps patches. Thank you. They are excellent. Nice one. Do you know where I can purchase some patches in the style of bands? I don't actually. I've never seen any patches apart from my own, David. I don't think. I think it's the Waza Air headphones are brilliant. They're really good. But I don't think they probably did as well as Boss were hoping. So, maybe, when you get something like the GT1000, lots of people make patches for it. And with that, and with the headphones, they didn't. But I'm surprised. It does sound amazing.
Sounds great.
Really good.
I was really impressed.
Yeah. OK Live says, greetings from Brussels. Greetings, OK Live.
And
lovely Brussels. Stephen James says, good day from Brisbane. Good day, Stephen. Or guitarists.
Yes, style of bands or guitarists. So,
what's that?
He says, talking about getting patches in the style of bands or guitarists.
Or guitarists. I'll have a look. I'll have a look, see if there's any about. Are you excited for the Jubilee? With James and myself, we're working.
We are working down in sunny Brighton. Tomorrow, however, is that basically in the UK, we have a 4-day weekend. Tomorrow's bank holiday, as is Friday, and then there's the weekend proper. There are Jubilee things. I'm missing the Jubilee stuff at school, which is a bit upsetting. Baggy's actually got a band on in on the school field, which is hilarious.
Oh wow!
That I'm not playing on, which is a bit bizarre, but I'm working. So
Why? It's just been.
they have no. They've booked a band, not knowing that I play in bands and stuff.
Oh right, and they booked your old band.
They booked my old band, which is very bizarre.
Weird.
The Jubilee, I think lots of people are. I mean, if you think about it, she's 96. She's been on the throne for 70 years. I found out quite a fascinating fact. That is the longest reign of any monarch in any country ever. 70 years.
She had a lovely time.
Pretty impressive. Well done, Liz. Liz too. Well done. So excited. Nice to have that time off, but not enough time. It's my wife's birthday tomorrow as well, so we're going out for lunch anyway. So it's all good.
Nice. Nice. Blues Wazza driver, yay or nay? Blues Wazza driver.
Yeah, but they do a Wazza blues driver, don't they? They do the blues driver pedal, which is.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
My brain's gone.
Not really, are you?
I'm thinking of like speakers, like a driver.
No. Blues driver.
Yes, it's called it's called the Boss Blues Driver Wazza. Yeah. I think that's why I got.
I still can't work out the whole Wazza thing without going Wazza.
Yeah, definitely. I think the Blues Driver is one of my favourite Boss pedals, to be honest. Can't go wrong with the Blues Driver, and the Wazza one gets some more options. Yeah, definitely.
So here we go. K. Michael P says
no,
and no.
I wonder what the no is. Is his wife really in prison? No. Is she coming out? No.
Is he missing her? Probably
no.
Not.
I'm still confused.
I actually thought he was writing lyrics to that song. No.
Yeah. I still want to know more. I want to know more.
Yes.
But
my favorite royal was Philip the Greek.
Couldn't beat Phil. Thomas Nonsense. This is an expensive channel to watch. I bought the Marshall SV20C and SC20C. Nice. And the Kinman Magnum Opus 59 pickups. Nice one. Thanks, Paul. Anytime, Thomas. Nice one.
Those are some seriously nice pickups on that.
Yeah. Nice one, Thomas.
Very nice. And we're sorry. We can't help that we find good stuff.
If there's any joy that you can have, you'll know that you won't be buying the amplifier that I reviewed earlier this week. We'll talk about that in a minute.
We will.
Z-Peps, hello people. Portugal in the stream. Hi, Z-Peps. Victor E says, hello mates, have you tried the Keeley D&M drive pedal? No, I still haven't tried that actually. I'd like to.
There's only one problem there. I know who distributes Keeley in the UK.
Oh, you're joking.
I'm not.
Just I won't be reviewing that then.
I'll be reviewing one of those.
Hi guys, happy Jubilee, and to you, Gal 7615.
I think we're jubilant, aren't we?
Yeah, no, I think it's going to go off in Brighton, if I'm honest.
I think Brighton's going to be awesome. Friday night out in Brighton's going to be wicked, I think.
Yeah, it'd be a good night out. I don't think we'll be thinking about doing much work on Saturday. What's next? Relic picks, Relic strings, Relic leads.
No, I don't want Relic any of those things, thanks. I quite like nice new picks. I like fresh strings, and I like cables without broken bits and high capacitance. So new of all of those, please.
Someone left a comment the other day on one of the videos saying, "Oh, I like the Studio X videos, but the Relic guitars are a bit something." I can't remember the word he used. It was quite a strange word.
Do you know what the word is?
What?
Jealousy. That's what it is.
Is it? No. I get some people don't like Relic guitars. I love Relic guitars, but that's great, isn't it? I mean, I wouldn't look at someone who's got a pristine guitar and go, "Oh, that's a bit pristine."
A bit clean, isn't it?
But the thing is, this is the point about Relic guitars. For anyone that doesn't like, Relic guitars. Anyone that doesn't like Relic guitars, It's the fact that you're not precious about them.
Mm.
And that's it. You go to a gig. How many times have you seen a PRS guitar that's never even been played?
Mm.
And you see it on like I'm a member of some sort of PRS Facebook groups.
Mm-hmm.
People go nuts when they dent their guitars. They go absolutely potty. You go, what do I do? What do I do with this? What can I do? And it's just
so
like
you calm the down and you live.
Absolutely. And it's because Paul Reed Smith doesn't like Relic guitars. That's why he just does them all perfectly. But the thing
they are beautiful. A PRS is as much a work of art as it is a guitar.
Yeah, but guitars are played.
There was one for sale on Guitar, their second-hand, the used, and it was the most stunning PRS top I've ever seen. It was actually. Let me see if I can find the link. I'll put the. Actually, I might have deleted it because I was desperately trying not to. Came through. I would have deleted it. It was too beautiful. It was too beautiful for words. It was an oh my god guitar. It was so stunning.
Yeah,
but it was. There's one ding on it. One ding. It was like not for long.
For me, that's a bonus for me.
Yeah.
That to me is a PRS that I would go, oh, I quite fancy that, because one, the price will drop.
Yeah.
And two, I'm not going to be precious about it. Like my PRS, my McSoapy over there, you can see the black one. It's got scratches all over the back. It's a player's guitar. It's great.
Yeah. Guitars are supposed to be played. They're not supposed to be put in cabinets and worship.
Ain't no lie.
Nope.
Shep Shepherd says, where's the Air headphones? To be honest, I'm very disappointed. The app is a shocker. Paul's patches are great, mine. Oh, I'm sorry you feel like that, Shep. I mean, I really, honestly, I love that thing. I think once you get the patches sorted out, once you get the patches on there, turn the app off because your patches are done. Just click through different patches on your headphones. Brilliant thing. Bruce Brooks, I'm late again. Sorry. There's not a problem, Bruce.
It's not again. We'll get you the right lines after school.
Absolutely. Mike came up with a piece of just wishful thinking. I'm guessing his wife's not a fan of the show. Island Sound says, do you have any experience with using Kettner amps? I'm trying to figure out whether they have their own sound or whether they're indeed intended to sound like Marshall or Mesa amps. Yeah, I've had a little bit of experience with using Kettner amps. Thomas Bluger's designed a lot of them.
Yeah.
So they're good. Have they got their own sound? I think I think you've hit the nail on the head there, Marshall Mesa.
Yeah, there are. I would say. I would use the word a hybrid almost. The one I've played through, which is the big 3-channel one, the big
monster one,
was great, but it was a Fender, a Marshall, and a Boogie in one.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, if that's actually, when you put it like that, it could well be the perfect gigging amp. Stick a few pedals on the floor and something in the loop. It could be an amp.
Mark Tremonti's coming out with a new amp, or PRS, and I think it's PRS are doing the new Mark Tremonti amp, and it's basically it's like it's Mesa Boogie. Is it Mesa? No, it's PRS, isn't it? I'm being it's got it's a clean channel. It's like a Fender, his MT15 channel and a Dumble channel as well.
It's going to be nice
because he uses a Dumble. A lot. Nice. I mean, your MT15. Have you still got that?
Good damn right. Yeah, I don't sell amps.
That's I'm not bang. That is.
I've been collecting to move into this new amazing thing when it's out of the ground. So
that's
anyway for a bit.
Monster sounding amp that is.
Great little amp. I mean, that is my high gain amp. That and the Synergy.
Yeah, I quite fancy that Synergy back now. I might get one of them now.
Not having it. Mine. Okay.
Oh, I love the Ibanez model numbers. Hi guys, please help me choose between an Ibanez GRG 13EX and a Jackson JS22. Which one should we go with?
It's easier to say.
So right, let's decipher this.
Right.
GRG. So I'm reckoning it's green.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's have a look. I'm gonna put it in.
We can't.
Okay, James, can you just read out the?
So say when.
Yeah.
Ibanez GRG.
Yeah.
131.
Yeah.
EX.
That's quite a short. That's quite a short one for.
It's quite a short one for them. Show it.
No, it's not green. It's not green. Hold on. Oh, it's that one. We've had this on before. Hold on. Let me share the screen. So how did I not get that? Share screen. Hold on. Here we go. Let's do that.
Oh, here we go. Let's say when. Oh, no. Yeah, pointy thing. That's nice.
Yeah, that pointy thing. It's quite cool though, because it's got the reverse headstock. If you remember, it's really cool.
I like that.
Okay, what was the Jackson?
JS22.
Okay. Oh, so it's a dinky. So they come in different colours. Do you know what?
I think I prefer the Ibanez.
I prefer the Ibanez.
Yeah, the reverse headstock really works on that, doesn't it? Oh, you've frozen. Now, who is it who's frozen? Is it me or is it Paul? Who knows?
They'll both be great, and you'll have a lot of fun with both. But for me, I think I really like that. Even as a non-metaler, I like that, and that's proper metal, isn't it?
I like that a lot. I also like the fret markers as well.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
That's quite cool. For a non-metaler, I like my metal, but I like that. I'd play that.
So we're saying Ibanez, yeah?
Yep.
Nice one. Okay, can you take me out?
Certainly can. Boom.
Nice. Right.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, Live says, anybody tried the Fender Player Plus Nashville Telecaster? No, I haven't tried that, but
although it sounds like fun.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Nashville Telecaster is brilliant.
Is that the one that's got the humbucker in the neck position?
No, it's basically a Strat. So you've got the Telly bridge pickup.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Actually, let's check it out.
Check it out.
Fender, what is it? The Fender. Give me the full
Player Plus Nashville Telly.
Okay, let's have a look.
Say when.
Images. Hold on.
Image.
Let me just load one that looks nice.
Yeah, only got a good one.
Oh yes, that'll do. Right, have you got me?
Yeah. Oh yes.
So it's really good because you've got the Telly bridge pickup,
Telly neck.
You got Telly neck, and you got a Strat middle. So you get all that. The thing about Tellys for me, the best bridge pickup ever.
Yeah.
Way better than any other guitar as far as I'm concerned.
I have to admit, I think I prefer it in Lake Placid blue.
I just think it looks a little bit in Lake Placid blue. Let's see if we can load it up.
Come on.
Here we go. Go.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. No, I like the other one. They do other colours.
Is that actually Lake Placid blue? I was guessing with the name, but I think that's
it's Opal Spark.
Okay. I prefer that to the sort of the maroony sort of browny red.
Yeah. I think that one's a bit more traditional. Let me have a quick look, see if there's any other. Let's have a look. Yeah, the Sunburst is a bit weird.
Do you know what? I think with the Sunburst, where you've got that kind of more, where the Strat pickup in the middle is a kind of darker color.
Yeah.
If it's the same color as the scratch plate.
Yeah.
I think it would work better. But because
you know what? I think you're right there. I think you're right because it's a minty scratch plate, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a minty scratch plate, and they've got like an like a
relic. Oh, what do they call it? Tea stained pickup.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a beautiful. Any of them are beautiful. Actually, to it the butterscotch one. Oh no. Well, any of the butterscotchy ones.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
That's nice.
I don't think you can go wrong with that. I think you'll have a lovely time with that.
Great guitar.
Yeah,
I'd enjoy playing that.
Yeah,
there we go.
Cut me out.
Yeah, you're out. Okie dokie. There we go.
Victory says, however unfortunate your relationship might be with the distributor, I put the Keeley D&M drive in front of my Amp 1 ME, and it sounds perfect. Will you be getting the Amp X? I haven't had any conversations with Rich or Thomas about the Amp X.
Mhm.
I hope they include me with the reviews.
I'd hope
Done a lot of work
yeah.
for them.
Yeah, I'd hope so.
Yeah, he said, okay, that was confusing. Sorry, it wasn't confusing at all, Victor.
We got there.
We understood that perfectly. Blue is at NAMM now, about to reveal the Ampex of the world. Okay, so he hasn't actually gone through it.
Okay.
Island Sound says, any thoughts on the Hughes Kettner Black Spirit 200? God, we're looking at lots of stuff tonight.
We are, aren't we? That's good. I like that.
Hughes and
Black
Spirit, yeah.
There was one, Black Spirit 200. There was always one music shop in Ipswich that they didn't carry Marshall or anything like that, but they did carry HK, and it used to be when they were covered in carpet.
Oh yeah. God, that was 80s.
I know. I'm that old. Here we go. That's quite sweet, isn't it?
That's your sort of thing. That's definitely your sort of thing.
I like that.
It's got so what's it got? So it's got Bluetooth on it. So it's got some digital
gubbins.
Digital gubbins. You've got 4 channels as such, or 4 different selections.
Yeah.
Is
it really 200 watts, or is it just a?
Well, yeah, but it's a 200 watt Class D, isn't it? It's not. It's tubeless, so it hasn't got a tube in it.
Right. Oh, could be interesting.
Yeah, so look, delay level. So it's got some effects. It's got delay, reverb, modulation.
Clean. Was it called Clean, Crunch, Lead, and Ultra?
Ultra.
That's like, ooh, and 20 minutes later, it's still going.
Yeah. I mean, I'd like to try it. I would like to try it. I don't think I'd be breaking down the door to try it though.
Yeah,
it must be quite old, because that's quite a Rich doesn't work for the company for some time, so I'm guessing it's an old thing. Anyway, cool, nice one. Yeah, get it. Bye.
Bye. Duncan,
hi Duncan. That's a nice guitar as well. I like that.
I like that a lot.
Abject Maycap says, I've Boss Katana 50 Mark II. The Ibanez should give me some cool tones, right? Yeah, definitely. You'll have a lovely time with that. I'm guessing you're into metal and stuff. Because if you're not into metal, there's definitely other guitars you should be looking at.
But
yeah, no, you'll have a lovely time with that, I think.
Yes.
Lefty Mike, I wish the telly pickup was slanted the other way. Oh, right. Why would you want it slanted the other way?
Aesthetic.
Huh?
Aesthetic.
Yeah, is that an aesthetic thing, or let's grab a telly?
I've never known why a Strat pickup is the way it is. Why the neck pickup, why the bridge pickup is the way it is.
It's all about tone, I'm guessing, because
you have brighter tones, you get close towards the tailpiece.
Yeah, exactly. So the brighter the tone, they probably find that with the pickup straight, or even the other way, you're going to get, it'll be unbalanced in some sort of way. I mean, you can get them.
Well, very interesting though, when you think that Hendrix played a Strat the wrong way round and the pickup was different, but the strings were.
Yeah.
So it can't make that much difference.
Yeah. And you can buy the Hendrix guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you've got 47 million or whatever it is.
Yeah. No, not that one. You can buy the copy.
I know the replica. I know, but
yeah. Pet says, I've got my eye on a Martin OM28 reimagined and more expensive custom, same model for the extra green Queens. Will I ever notice a difference? I think so. I think you will. If it's it's like the difference of a Fender and a custom shop and a Masterbuilt and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, there is a difference. Is it worth? Is the price reflective of that difference? Probably not. But if you want the best thing that you can get your hands on,
which is, isn't that what we're all striving for? Really, the best instruments we can possibly get our greasy mitts on, be they guitars, drums, basses, violins, whatever. Surely, we're all, whether we do it, whether everyone on here is doing it professionally or semi-professionally, or playing in pub bands or whatever. I think we're all here because we want to do the thing that we do as well as we can with the best equipment we can. We're all gear nerds and all that sort of stuff as well, but I've surrounded myself quite literally in many cases with some of the best stuff that I can legitimately afford. There are things I would change, and there's plenty of stuff I would not change.
Sure.
Again, how got match list. That's my match list.
Sure, yeah. I think someone made a really good comment the other day on the video on one of those on one of our videos. The master built, is it worth the difference price? And he said, and I think this is where lots of people get the wrong ideas about, like people put comments on, well, it's definitely not worth the difference. Why is it worth, why is a custom shop $4,000 and why is a master built $8,000? But they're not taking into account the guy that's building it.
Mm-hmm.
If you had like that guy's the top of his game and he's building you an instrument. If you went to, I don't know, some furniture shop, some posh furniture shop, and said, I want a custom built this, and I want it exactly like this, and I want it like that, and I want it made by this furniture maker, it would cost you an absolute fortune. And people don't see it like that. They just see, well, it's a lump of wood. Well, yeah, but a table's a lump of wood.
Yeah. Why does someone pay $1 million or several million for a Van Gogh painting when one that my kids have done is the same thing? It's a picture on a piece of paper. It's the same, right? It ain't, is it?
Well, yeah. It's like, why would someone pay for a Van Gogh, and then why would why not just have the copy of that?
Yeah, that's exactly it. It's because what we do transcends common sense in many ways.
It does, definitely. But no, Pat, I think if you can afford it, mate, get the best that you can afford, because you'll love it, and
you'll play better on it. You will. You just will, because your vibe will increase knowing that it's the real deal. It's I think so. I think there's
I wouldn't. I mean, if I went to a shop and there was like I can't remember what Pet said it was. What's the difference?
An OM28.
OM28 reimagined.
Yeah.
And a custom. So if you went to the shop and you tried both out and the cheaper one was better, definitely buy the cheaper one, without doubt. Don't just buy it because it's the custom one. There's no point in doing that ever.
My Fender Jazz, I had that with.
Yeah.
I've told this story many times probably. I must have tried 10, 15 jazzes, and that one was by far the best sounding jazz they had in the shop that day.
Yeah.
Against custom shops and all that sort of stuff, that thing sounded amazing. It was the most even, easy to play, brilliant bass, and it's a Mexican, so it's like 600 quid. Not even that.
Nice.
Right, here we go.
Island Sound says, perhaps you can give the Black Spirit 200 review a review one day. Yeah, I'd like to. Yeah, definitely. I'm a little bit.
Who imports HK? Yes, I do. I do know who imports HK. We can have a word. I did get somewhere with Laney. I was speaking to the right person, but they told on me.
It is amazing. It baffles me. How
we would like.
You don't see many people reviewing Laney stuff.
That's probably
if at all.
Yeah,
it's crazy. It's like, get with it, huh?
Anywho,
Jeff Fannin with the Boss Katana 50 Mark II. You can't go wrong. I love mine with all my guitars. Yeah. Do you know what? You're so right. It sounds mega.
The Katana range are just. They totally hit the nail on the head. There's things it's missing. There's things I'd love it to have. But actually, as an all-round great tone machine, you could do a lot worse.
If I had the choice, and I don't want to sort of go over this too much, if I had the choice out of a Boss Katana or the Black Star St. James, Katana all day long.
All day long.
All day long. Gal says it was slanted because the pickups were too long for the string width, and they just kept it. True. The slanted because
it will make perfect sense.
Right, that makes sense.
Too big, yeah.
Yeah, so the bobbins were too far away, so they had to angle it so the bobbins all lined up. That makes sense.
Yeah, it makes total sense.
Bobbins, is that the right word? Snowy Official says hi. Hi, Snowy Official.
Pole pieces is the word you're actually looking for.
That's the word. That's definitely the word. I like bobbins.
I like bobbins as well.
The one is $3,000, the $4,000. I'm guessing one is $3,000, one is $4,000.
Yeah.
Definitely would try them both out. See if you can feel the difference, if you can hear the difference. And if you can, do a blind test. So close your eyes or put a blindfold on and get the shop owner to hand you one, take it away, hand you the other one. And then you decide which one you think is the best. Phil Hoy says, hey, both, interested to see what your current main guitar pedal board is consisting of. Anything recently that you've added and enjoyed? That's a really good question.
Well, I'm currently rocking 2 pedal boards just because I'm like that. I've got my input board and I've got my loop board. By loop, I mean the one that's in the effects loop rather than the one that's got a loop.
Oh, this is heavy
on it.
Yeah, no, that's really heavy. Oh, God.
I actually can't do that.
Yeah, mine is quite transient. Jesus, it's heavy. I mean, there's no way I can gig with this board. Just take I'm always taking smaller boards with me. This is like a studio board. So there's my current board at the moment. You can see everything on there. So you've got Boss ESA at the bottom of the switcher. Let me go back a bit so you can see. Exotic wah.
Yep.
Just a Boss volume pedal.
Yep.
Alan Gear boost that Safety sent me. This is fantastic. That won't leave my pedal board. Thorpe Peacekeeper, which is brilliant. Works really well with the matchless Independence.
Yeah.
Royra clone, the clone thing, obviously a Polytune. Exotic BB preamp, the Andy Timmins edition. The exotic SP compressor that goes first. Ignore the order. That's the first thing in the chain. And the JJ, is it J?
Clockworks.
Clockwork, the Clockwork delay by who makes that? J Rocket.
Rocket,
That's it. Oh, and there's another pedal underneath, but it's just a trem.
Well, and you've got the Behringer TC chorus.
Oh God, yeah, and the Behringer TC chorus. Oh yeah, I missed that
which
one.
we like very much.
Yeah, we like that.
So mine, I can't physically pick it up because it's ridiculous. Currently goes Polytune into the EQ7 EQ.
Nice.
Morley Wah into Big Muff into Fuzzface into Rev G4, the red one.
Don't buy one of them.
Into the Maxon RTD 800, the dual distortion valve. The Spark. Into the what's it called? The homemade, the Candyman 2. Homemade. Nice. Into the dual Bonner boost.
Boner boost.
I know. Bonner. Into the Eagle Claw. Into the Governor. Into the Bonafide. What's it called? The utility pedal. Doesn't do anything, but does. What's the word? Buffer. That's the one.
Buffer pedal. Okay.
In the other board, we go Arpanoid, your favourite. Into the deep vibes. Into the TC chorus. Then we go stereo.
You've messed up there.
Pardon?
You've messed up there.
Why?
You've got the deep vibes on your effects board. Deep vibes needs to go into. You need to come before your drive.
Right. Okay. So I can swap that into the so TC chorus into the Dreamscape, the John Petrucci pedal.
I like that one.
Into the TC flashback.
Like that.
and that goes stereo back into the 11 rack.
Nice.
Quite, but don't think I use all of those all the time. I don't. They're very much, if I'm working on a metal track, certain things will come out, and if they're just plugged in all the time because it's a studio board and it can be.
Yeah. Nice.
Right.
He said, and hold on. Phil also says, is there anything else recently you've added, enjoyed? For me, it wasn't that recent, but the Clockwork, the J Rocket Clockwork pedal is brilliant. And
for me, it's the Fuzz Dog stuff. That's all fairly recent, and pretty awesome in most cases.
Yeah, the Fuzz and the Vibe, the Jam pedals, Fuzz and Vibe, the Eureka and the Retro Vibe are going to go on the board. I don't know where I'm going to fit them. I think I might have to remove some stuff. But
right, Pet says, yeah, 3K.
The one Martin is 3K. The custom is 4K. I'd definitely try them out first.
Try them.
If you like the 4K one, you can afford it. Do it, mate.
But it's not a reason to go into debt.
No.
We are not endorsing credit cards or these things because we're not.
Definitely not. I think Stephen doesn't watch the YouTube channel.
What's that over your right shoulder, Paul?
That thing.
Yeah.
It is my right shoulder, isn't it? Okay.
Yes, I know.
Should we talk about it?
Yes, let's talk about it.
Okay. This thing. I mean, it is so light. Okay, so it's just like
it clearly is light.
It is. It's really light. Yeah, it's really light.
They've tried to make it look like a Morgan.
Yes, it does look like a Morgan, doesn't it? I love the design of it. I think it designs the actual sort of aesthetics of it. I think really nice. So it's the thing is I can't understand. Okay, so it's 50 watts.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's got a transformer in it.
Okay.
I think that's how they got the weight. They've done something with a universal power supply.
Okay.
So like a switching power supply thing.
Yeah, a switch mode power supply.
That's what it is. And it's a 50 watt amp. It's got 4 valves in it.
Right.
2 preamp valves, 2 power amp valves.
But there's no transformer in it.
No. I don't think so. Okay. As far as I'm going to have another look. No, I cannot see a transformer. It's got some clever things on it.
Mm-hmm.
With like the USB recording and it's got some DIs and it's got some IRs and stuff.
Which I think personally sounded pretty poor, if I'm honest.
So I think, do you know what I think this amp is really suitable for? This amp is suitable for a music producer who's not a guitar player,
mm-hmm.
who wants a valve amp in the studio to record through.
Yeah.
Wants to get some guitar valvey sort of guitar tones
mm-hmm.
in the studio. But personally,
now
I don't like sort of saying I don't like saying bad things about things because it's not awful. It does its thing and it does a good job of it.
What was weird, say from being this side of the speakers, if you like, was how mismatched it sounded when you went between the two channels. The EQ, you had to tweak the EQ quite hard between the two channels, whereas something like a JCM 800 or 900 where you have shared EQ, both channels work really well with the same EQ settings, and that's a killer for an amp. And
that is my point. That is exactly the point. How can you have a 2-channel amp with a shared EQ if the EQ doesn't complement each channel? So I don't understand. So have it as if it is your clean pedal platform amp, have a 1-channel amp. That's what I'd want. I'd want a clean channel amp that I can do everything with it. That you haven't got. It'd actually be a better signal path because you haven't got that extra channel. Single channel amp, great. I get it. But the problem that Black Star would have in that case is that Black Star's demographic are not that person.
general demographic is people who want all the whistles and all the bells on an amp.
Do you know, you might be right there. You might be right there.
What were the boutique ones? What were they called? The ones that artisans. You know, even they were multiple. They weren't multi-channel, but you had the 4 inputs like you have on a Plexi, so you could.
Yeah, but it was single channel though, wasn't it?
It was. I think it was single channel, but you know, and that was quite a nice amp.
Yeah.
For a pedal platform.
Yeah.
I was actually talking with I don't know if he works for them still now, but one of the guys from Blackstar, and I was talking about getting one. It didn't come to anything in the end, but they were really nice. I worked with a guy who used one on a live gig. It was a really nice sounding amp.
Oh, great.
But, you know, they've always been quite a Blackstar. Someone who goes to buy a Blackstar as their first amp wants lots of whistles and bells.
Yeah.
As opposed to a single channel pedal platform. That's not what they're known for.
Or a high-end single channel amp.
Yeah. It's an opportunity missed, I would say. But
it seems
you also have to admit, though, that your taste in amplifiers is getting pretty high-end these days.
Yeah, but I don't... Okay, yeah, but I also said that, you know, what would I rather have, that or a Boss Katana? You know, we just talked about that.
Yeah.
And I mean, that amp's about $1,000.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not cheap. It's not a cheap amp.
It's not cheap, and it's funny because it's EL34 based, and it's really sort of voiced like. Do you remember I mean, you must have played through one, the Fender Hot Rod Deluxe.
Yes, yeah.
That's what the clean channel sounds like to me. It's that sort of sound. I don't know. I don't like. I've got to be honest, but I don't like. I mean, it wasn't a negative review. I think I was honest about it. But as you could see on my face, I wasn't jumping around all over the place.
Exactly. Let's move on because before we say something, yeah.
Geraton says, "What do you think about the new 2 Notes Revolt recently announced?" Yeah, we talked about them last week. I think they look great.
Yes.
We talked about them because it was them and the UA pedals were released at the same time. Seems the UA pedal seems to be getting some really good reviews.
Yeah.
Nice that Tom thinks about us. Island Sounds, the Black Spirit was released in 2016. Some seem to think it's the best solid state amp along with the Orange Super Crush. Oh, right, excellent. Interesting. John Randall says, in your opinion, what is the best value for money guitar with P90s? Value for money.
A Les Paul Gold top with P90s. It's a lot of money. Because it's going to hold.
What's the Les Paul? The specials. The specials are good.
They got P90s?
Yeah, I'm sure Les Paul specials are P90s. I tried out a couple of specials. I thought they were amazing. Special Les Paul specials. Yeah, all P90s.
Oh, nice.
Do you want to connect me up?
Certainly will.
Actually, this is a custom shot one, but let me find a non-custom shot one.
You'll need to share screen again.
Oh, sorry, have I not done that?
No.
Give me 2 seconds. Let me do this.
Yeah, that's lovely. I'd go with some of that.
It's really nice. I really fancy one of them.
I do. So if I had the money right now and I wasn't investing in a you know what, I'd be looking at a P90 guitar.
Would you?
Yeah. There's a couple of these coming up in the auction.
Are there?
Which I'm purposefully not going to watch this time.
When is the auction?
17th, I seem to think.
17th. Okay, it's a couple of weeks. Nice.
Yeah.
Coming out.
Oh,
there we go.
Yeah, right.
I'm trying to think of any other. Reverend makes some really good guitars. If you're looking for sort of a more reasonably priced but really high quality guitar, Reverend Guitars makes great guitars with P90s.
Yeah, true. Very true.
Pet Moxie says, my very first amp was a silver Laney valve amp. I love that thing almost as much as girls at 15 years old. What was the silver? I wonder what that was.
I think
the LC30, where LC15, LC30. I have a Katana 100 Mark II. Would a Katana artist be a serious improvement sound-wise? Do you know what? I've never tried an artist.
No, they have a different speaker in them, but as far as I can tell, that's about it.
I think they've got all the bells and whistles.
Yeah,
but would it be a serious improvement? I'd really like to. I might have a chat with Matt from Boss and see if he can lend me an artist and we'll do a comparison. I think that would be really good.
That'd be a good video. Yeah,
yes, it would. Okay, I'll have a chat with Matt. Pet Moxie says that Clockwork is such a cool looking pedal. It's really great. I mean, it's if you like memory, like a Memory Man pedal, it's like the ultimate Memory Man pedal. It's like proper analog. That's wicked. Christopher Hester says I have a Mark II Katana sitting next to a 1987 JCM 800. Oh, I use a lot of different pedals with the Katana. Paul's videos help me considerably. Oh, thanks, mate. I have one bank for Les Paul guitars and the other for my Strat. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. So you can switch bank. Brilliant. Fancy JCM 800. Aaron Short Music's in the house. Hi, Aaron. Island Sounds, correction. It was released late 2018, early 2019. Chemical Pieces. Funny thing about pedals, I have a Morley VWD that's never been used. Had it 15 years plus. What's that? Is that the wah? Is that the volume wah?
Yeah, probably volume wah distortion.
I don't know.
Some of them have got a distortion circuit on them, haven't they?
Have they?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Not really, no.
Jacob Baranowski says, let's mix it up.
Indeed.
What are we mixing up?
Don't know. Who knows?
Okay, I like. Finger blasting for dummies. Paul, any thoughts on the YouTube shills who said that Black Star amp is the best thing since sliced bread?
No.
It's difficult because you can get yourself in trouble for this sort of stuff.
Yeah. Everyone has their opinion.
Everyone has their opinion. Some people have a financial interest in saying good things about things. Some people believe that that it's really good, and it might just be this one's. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It's a fine amp. I'm not saying it's a bad amp. It's not a bad amp. I mean, with James and myself, we've reviewed a bad amp before, and it was bad. This is not a bad amp. It's just it's an okay amp.
It's a missed opportunity in many ways.
I think so.
It's a missed opportunity. It's not bad. It just could be better.
Yeah, it's a little bit underwhelming. I'd say that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, there are certain YouTube channels that sell them, not naming any names, that can't, that maybe can't give a bad review about certain things, or I don't know. I mean, I don't think nowadays. I think most people that do YouTube give an honest opinion. I hope they would anyway. And I know, James and myself got into trouble before by giving an honest opinion, and people didn't like it. Anyway,
there's honest and there's but let's not go there. But yes,
no.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, we don't like slagging things off anyway. Lefty Mike, I've been wanting a Les Paul type guitar, but I can't decide if I want a Gibson with their QC problems or an Eastman, which a lot of people say are flawless. It's a really good question.
It depends if you're a guitar snob or not.
Yeah, it depends if you're a guitar snob. I mean, personally,
Sadly, I am.
Yeah, I would say. I mean, personally, I'd go with the Gibson. I think Eastman. I saw an Eastman recently, a gold top with P90s, and it looked really good. I mean, personally, I'd go for Gibson. But go and try some out. Go and find one that hasn't got any QC problems. I think all the QC problems that we talk about are, I think the majority of the guitars are absolutely perfect.
And also, people who have the QC problems are those who buy mail order. if you go to a guitar store, as in a reputable one that's got a guitar tech, as in got someone to set up and a Lutherer, the guitars in those stores generally don't have QC issues because they've been worked through by the tech.
Yeah.
I've always been uneasy about buying any instrument online, as in mail order. Any instrument of serious value, I've always been really concerned about buying mail order. I've bought pedals and I've bought cymbals and things, but even cymbals I don't like buying because they're all so different. Every single cymbal, even of the same range, sounds different, and they feel different. They react differently. So I'm always a bit skeptical.
Yeah, I mean, if I go and get my Les Paul, we can talk about this a little bit because, I mean, so this is a custom shop Les Paul, and if I look down the binding, there's a couple of little points that I go, well, that shouldn't be on that, and there's a couple of little sort of overspray bits that go onto the binding. But that's, I mean, it's not. You just got to try it. You just got to try your guitars, haven't you? You just got to try stuff out and go through the ones that find the right one for you.
I know of people who've gone, oh, it's got, a friend of mine had a beautiful custom shop Strat. The first week he got it home, it fell off the stand and took a damn great nick out of the neck. And he went, I daren't take it in and ask them to swap the neck because the neck on this one is perfect. I daren't risk it coming back with something different that's not as good. So I'll live with it.
Where was the ding? Whereabouts is it on the back of the neck or the fretboard?
No, sort of knit front, sort of third fret on the high E string side.
Yeah.
So, out of harm's way, really.
Yeah.
You could see it, but you couldn't feel it when you played it. So it didn't matter.
It's one of those things. And again, that's why I don't mind. Or that's why I like Relic guitars, because you damage it and you just go, well, it's damaged. And
Yeah. It's
a
difficult one. The guitar snob in me says go Gibson. The realist and the financially sensible person in me says go Gibson, because if you ever sell it, you'll get the money back.
There is a definite resale value, and some Gibsons increase in price.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, life tips at Lefty Mike, or try a Maybach Leicester. Love mine. Yeah, those Maybachs are nice.
They drive well as well.
Huh?
They drive well as well.
Yeah. If you're not, I mean, a Maybach are quality instruments. I think they're German.
You'd hope so.
I think they're German. Really nice quality instruments, but they make like really good Strats and Tellers and Les Paul. See, Pep says, what its QC problems? Not okay. Quality control.
Yeah.
So
stuff leaves the building that shouldn't.
Yes. Yeah. I think the thing is about these quality controls is lots of people shout up when they've got a quality control issue. Lots of people complain, while not lots of people. There aren't that many people that get a perfect one and say, "Oh, this is perfect." So you're always going to hear the bad things.
Yeah, that's human nature, isn't it? Unfortunately, no one says I've got a perfect one, because the answer is they should all be perfect.
Yeah. No, fair enough. That is a fair enough. If you're paying that sort of money, you should.
Yeah.
It should be perfect. Absolutely.
Yeah, but say if you go in the shop and you see one that you like, and unfortunately it's got a ding or a nick on it, then that's your excuse to go. I want some money off, please. Or that's the way it works.
Yeah. There shouldn't be quality control issues. Lefty Mike said, hard when you're a lefty. Yes, it is much harder when you're a lefty.
Yes,
definitely. Angus Clark says, of the Gibson knockoffs, which do you like? Maybach, Eastman, Heritage, Prestige, or Nags?
I've played.
We could put PRS in there as well. There's a couple of PRSs that are very.
Yeah. I've played the Eastman. I've not played the others.
Oh, you have played an Eastman, have you?
I've played an Eastman, and the only thing I don't like about it is a headstock.
I didn't mind the Eastman headstock, actually.
Oh.
The thing for me is the Heritage, really great instruments, Really good.
Oh, was that the one we played at Guitar that time?
No. Oh, that's another one. That's
was
that's an Orca.
That was beautiful.
Who makes the Orca? Nick Huber.
Very nice.
Nick Huber. I think that's my favorite knockoff.
Yeah,
that's my favorite one because they're so good. They're so good. What would I choose out of all them? Well, Nags, I think came from he used to be in PRS, didn't he? Prestige, I don't know the Prestige ones. Heritage, I don't like the headstock. Maybach, probably Maybach or Nags, but Nags are expensive. And Nick Huber's, if you can add that to it, Nick Huber, because that Orca is.
That was a beautiful guitar.
Amazing guitar.
Right, next.
Christopher Hester says, I love my Les Paul after I put £600 in it after I bought it new. Wow. K-Michael P says, Reverend has a guitar, Contour 290, $1,100, set neck with two P90s. That's excellent. Nice one, yeah.
Very nice guitar.
Honestly, Reverend, really good. Really good guitars. Tone Dragon. Let's have a look at his guitars. He's a lefty as well.
He certainly is.
Let's have a look at, oh, nice. Got some nice stuff there. He says, wish I didn't need to buy a guitar online, but being a left is hard to find guitars. I like and I can try. First, lucky I haven't had any problems yet. Well, that's good. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nice guitars there, mate.
I'm an ideal world scenario person. I appreciate that. You can't always get to a store. You can't always get the guitars you want. But I believe there is such thing as an ideal world. Call me misguided.
Lee's in the house. You getting anything to try from Victory? I still haven't. I don't know what's going on. I haven't heard back yet. Loving the V4 Jack preamp. Nice one. Yeah, I'd like to. Yeah, so Lee sent me a video last week of him playing through it in a pub. The band were going off. They were. It's brilliant. Loved it. It sounded great as well. Christopher Hester says LTD EC1000 never goes out of tune. Can play it all night. Brilliant, isn't it?
That limited stuff or LTD is really good.
Yeah,
really good stuff. Should we go into new gear at this point?
Yeah. Let me put this down.
And the guitar goes.
Not been abusing. Huh?
And the guitar goes, and I'm spent.
Yeah, there we go. Shall we? Talking about Gibson, should we do this one first? Are you going to put me on?
I'm going to do. We're there.
Okay. Let me zoom in. Gibson wins the Dean trademark infringement case, but it's awarded $4,000 in damages. So that's going to be.
That pretty much says that to doing all these trademark cases, doesn't it? Pretty much, just stop it. Stop it now. Everyone. Well,
the reason why this is so controversial was because of Mark Agnes's video, which really went viral. Bless him. I do feel sorry for him because that was quite painful at that time. I bet
that was an angry man making a video he should never have made.
I think he was trying to have like a bit of fun with it. I think it was sort of fun.
It didn't come off like that, though, did it?
No, unfortunately not. Bless
him, it backfired quite beautifully on them.
Yeah. So anyway, yes. So there's story number one.
$4,000.
Oh, right. Have you been watching Stranger Things?
I don't watch telly, mate. You clearly do, by all the junk that's going on around your screen.
Look at this. What is this? What am I? We've got John Frieda. Mate, do you really think I'm looking at John Frieda products?
Your wife clearly is on your YouTube.
Yeah. So the BC Rich. So this is on. It's appeared on Stranger Things. So right. BC Rich have done a Stranger Things Warlock because in the guy that's in the first episode it appears. But do you know what? So that was when I was a youngster. That was the guitar that I wanted. That's all I wanted.
The guitarist in my band, he had a black Strat an American Strat. He had a white, all white SG, which was beautiful.
Right.
In a chainsaw case, like a nice one.
Yeah.
And then a mate of his brought along this guitar to the gig, and he wanted to play that on the whole gig. I was like, you are just so wrong. I mean, we were 15, 16 at the time, so I guess it's kind of allowed, but so wrong.
It's a wrong guitar, isn't it? There's nothing right about that. There's nothing right about it.
It's a very odd looking instrument, but hey.
It was, yeah. I mean, I think because I think my first ever metal gig that I went to was Wasp, and Blackie Lawless from Wasp played a
Did he have the fireworks strapped to his codpiece?
Exactly, that sort of thing. It's brilliant. So NAMM 2022.
We should say, of course, that NAMM starts tomorrow. I'm not sure if it's summer NAMM, winter NAMM, any old NAMM.
NAMM.
It's 3 days rather than 4. It's the wrong time of the year for me to be going. I'm hearing a lot of people aren't going. A lot of the big player companies aren't going. Anyone who I'd need to go for isn't going. So that's
really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Guild have got a new guitar.
I'm not sure.
Well, it's got vintage.
Yeah, it looks like a kind of if someone took a Jaguar and went squished it a bit. Yeah. No, I'm not having that. Sorry.
Well, it's got the telly open pickup on it, like my telly. My telly's got one of those in the neck. I don't know. I mean, it's
it looks like if someone had heated up a Jaguar and just squished it a bit.
Yeah.
Looks wrong.
So yeah, I mean, don't sit on the fence, James. Tell us what you think.
Guild. I doubt they'll send us one.
No. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I sort of get it. It's not my sort of style, but I like it. So yeah, the Plethora is out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I couldn't talk about it last week, but can you still see me?
Yes, we can. Yes.
I don't know, because I can't. All I can see is my computer screen. So one of them. New thing, TC Electronic, really good, really good. If anyone's thinking about getting like a multi effects sort of unit, it's really worth looking at, even for, just for the Hall of Fame on its own.
Very cool.
How much? I don't even know how much they are. What are they? 349.
That's not bad.
It's got a looper on board and everything. Really good.
Cool.
Hey, you can talk about this one.
Yeah. Oh, you will. So the one company I am definitely not on the fence about is Audient, having dropped a small fortune in the console. They've brought out a new version of their ID44, their flagship desktop interface. It's lovely. If they put the same work into the new version of the ID44 as they did into the ID14 and the ID4, this thing is going to sound even more killer than it did before. They've upgraded things, better preamps, better A to D, all the normal stuff. Absolutely, literally, you could drive a tank over this thing, and it would go. Come on! They're made of strong stuff.
So, what's the difference between this one and the old one?
Better pre's, better A to D's, better functionality.
Okay.
Just better specs. And I actually quite like the sort of dark grey look now rather than the bright silver look. It's cool. Just an upgrade. They've brought the rest of their product line into line. Nice.
So I saw this. This is the Artifon Orba 2, an entire studio in half a grapefruit. So it's now what? Let's get a big picture of it. So it's a bit like who brought out the little recording box, James?
Isotope.
Isotope. Yeah.
Called. Hang on, where is it? I've got one here somewhere. The Isotope multi-track. Very cool little thing, actually. Really cool.
Really awesome. But look at that. So I think it's 8-track.
Yeah.
It's got synth sounds in it. You can pick it up and you shake it about and do stuff with it. And
I love stuff like that. Stuff that's going to,
rubber ducky as well.
Stuff that's going to drive your creativity is good.
Yes, definitely.
And anything that gets people doing the recording thing.
Yeah.
And say sparking their creativity is a good thing.
Yeah, definitely. Votcaster by Focusrite, new interface. Quite like that.
Yeah,
it's got Amazon Alexa about it, isn't it?
It's got a kind of and say watching various videos from various reviewing type companies.
Yeah.
The two versions, the Solo and the Duo. There's also a studio package which has a microphone and some headphones and cables and stuff. It's supposed to feel really nice, got a nice weight to it, but at the same time still be portable and still be really useful for podcasting, content creation on the go. Nice. I like that.
Yeah, really good.
The Focusrite stuff always sounds good. Say it will have rock solid drivers. It'll be great.
Yeah, I don't understand this. So they've got like an SM7 looking microphone there, James.
Yeah. But in the pack is a. I wonder if it's not. I wonder if it's actually. Is it? Show the picture again.
No, it is.
So it has got a yoke on it. Yeah, it has. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, not sure about that. But...
now you saw this.
I think that is amazing. I think that's awesome.
I'm not sure about that.
Nah, to me, do you know what? It looks like, say, I said to you earlier, didn't I? Anyway, any of you out there remember G-Force, the sort of Japanimation sort of anime cartoon from the 80s?
Yeah.
It looks like the Fiery Phoenix, the headstock.
Because of the headstock. Okay, yeah. I get it. Yeah.
It looks like the Fiery. It looks amazing. I think that's.
You know what I don't like about it?
The color, probably.
I think it's the color, and if they put pickup covers on it, I think it would look better.
Oh no, I quite like. I'd say that very rarely do I go, oh, new guitar, that looks cool. I love that, and I've got a thing for Explorers, I think, as well.
Right? Yes, you have, haven't you? You like them? Yeah, nice.
Nice thing.
Let's have a look at the. So here's, I mean, we don't know. We still don't know anything yet, but there's the Ampex that's coming out. Do we even know what the price is going to be yet?
A lot.
Oh yeah, it's going to be expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Pre-sale price. Oh, here we go. When will AmpX be released? AmpX will be presented to the world at 2022 NAMM show in Anaheim. It does look cool though, doesn't it?
The thing I really like, I love that flap that comes over to make it bigger.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I mean, he's definitely got. I mean, Thomas Blue definitely does great designs.
I love the pedals. The actual. Excuse me. I love the actual hardware switches he uses because they feel so good under your feet.
They do. Yeah, they do.
It's a floor amp or floorboard that you don't feel is out of place on the floor.
No, I agree with that. That's brilliant. So when will it ship? The Ampex will probably not ship until the end of the year. The first units will be shipped exclusively within Europe. We will then be able to serve dealers and end customers in the US and the rest of the world in 2023. Is there a pre-sale or waiting list? There's initially a non-binding waiting list. To sign up for the waiting list, please send an email with your full name, billing, and blah, blah, blah to Blue Guitar. Currently, we plan to start the actual pre-sale at a later date. We have the possibility to convert your non-binding registration to a binding pre-order. How much will it cost? The Ampex is expected to cost 1,990 euros in Europe and $1,990 in the US. If you don't want to miss it,
It's not a cheap puppy.
It's not cheap.
But could it be every amp you ever need?
It could be. I'm really looking forward to trying one out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he does do a great job, and he knows guitar sounds and stuff. He's a
real talented man. He's a real tone hound.
Yeah, incredibly talented man. There we go.
Caught me on the hop.
Okay,
there you go. I mean, there's more stuff coming from NAMM. A lot of the stuff is not, very centric to us.
Right.
I'm sure more stuff will hit the virtual world tomorrow afternoon once NAMM opens up. I'd love to be there, but I'm not bothered that I'm not.
Okay.
Next April, when it moves another month earlier, I think we should go.
Yeah, definitely.
March is not a good month for me. Sorry, May, June, not good time for me.
No.
April, very good time. Right, where were we? There we go. Right, boom, we're off.
John Waller's in the house. Afternoon, gents. Just purchased a Plethora X3. Thanks, Paul, for the video. Nice one. I plan on using it with my night iPad practice rig along with the Blackstar Dep 10 dual drive. Do you know those Department 10 drives? I think they sound wicked.
Yes.
So it's not all Blackstar. Yeah, I think they do sound really good. Nice one, John. That's great. Pet says your mail order bashing is making me think a trip to guitar is probably better than the Fender biting anticipation as a DPT driver screams past the door. Yeah, I think if you're spending that sort of money, mate, on a guitar,
really do.
I think it's really worth going and try some out, because you'll probably try out a couple and you might like one more than the other one. I think you'll like all of them, but
plenty of times I've tried two or three of exactly the same guitar or bass in this case, and they were all completely different. Completely different instruments, and yet they looked exactly the same.
Yeah, definitely. Let us know what guitar you're going to. If you're going to Epsom, I'll come down. Yeah, we'll come down.
Right, next one. Sorry.
John Gordon says, regarding mail order guitars, I was really leery to find about it as well. I placed an order with Sweetwater for a Telly a couple of months ago. Added the setup as part of the purchase, and it's amazing. Do they not do setups? Do you have to pay for a setup with Sweetwater?
I think they do a basic. I think they do a basic, gets it playable. But I think you can, if you want to customize things, and I don't know. I'd love to get that. That's another thing I'd love to go. I want to go to Gearfest at Fort Wayne.
Yeah, me too. I'd like to do that. Keep on playing says, my honest opinion nowadays, much too much of everything ends up in. You lose focus on what it's all about playing guitar. Try it for yourself. Find out what opens musical landscape. Absolutely.
Totally.
Is anything totally perfect? Yeah.
That drum kit is totally perfect in every way. The only thing that makes it unperfect is me.
Oh, I think so. I think certain things can be actually perfect for a particular person.
Yeah.
Juan 564 says, evening fellas, I was watching the football but had to turn it off. Total guff. Mate, you're going to get even more guff here.
But no football, that's for sure, from either of us.
Christopher Hester says, new nuts, tuners, pickup and string candy. Nice.
Caddy.
Then Stroll string caddy. I wonder.
Is that a bit Triggers Broom-esque?
What's that?
It's a bit Triggers Broom-esque.
Triggers Broom, classic. No, yeah, I mean, it's great. I mean, I like the whole moddy guitar thing.
I think there's a certain point at which when people go, "Oh, I've got a 1957 Telly and I took the pickups out," everyone goes.
I don't think anyone does that anymore, though.
No, but it certainly did happen. When
God, in the 80s,
in 1977, people changed stuff.
Yeah.
Is someone one day going to say, that Les Paul Studio that you've got from 1986 or whatever the year was, you changed the pickups on that and you've trashed the value? And I'm like, I don't care. And that's the thing. Right here, right now, I don't care. In 20 years' time, maybe I would. I don't know.
Yeah. Christopher Hester says, I have a USA BC Rich Super Strat. What's the BC Rich Super Strat called? It was called the Gunslinger?
Yeah, probably.
I think it's called the Gunslinger. That I bought in 1986. Super fast guitar. Do you know the BC Rich Gunslinger, I think, was originally made for the guitarist out of Skid Row. I think he sort of designed it or something.
Cool.
I think it was something like that. But they were really good, really good guitars. Lee Abraham says, NAMM, I've seen a few videos from people saying NAMM will not be the same again. YouTube videos are enough to showcase gear. It's true. NAMM will just be a social thing from now on. Is that viable?
It's been that way for quite a while.
It's so good, though, when you go. It's so
most of the business deals at NAMM get done in the bar, not on the show floor.
That's what it's all about for me. I just love doing social things.
I love doing the social thing at NAMM. I loved working on a booth, actually, to be fair. I love being the guy on the booth that everyone's asking questions and knowing the answers and being really well genned up. And then you get your celeb moment and someone walks by and, it's cool. It's the vibe of NAMM. NAMM will never go away for two reasons. One, alcohol. Two, it's a good excuse for us Europeans to go to California and have some sunshine in January. That's why NAMM will survive. The reason Music Messer at Frankfurt is gone is because Frankfurt is not the greatest city in the world to have a trade show. I mean, they've got a huge space to do it, but it's almost like the Germans don't understand trade shows anymore. Right. Messer used to be amazing. Not so much. It's gone. Long live Super Booth, and I think they're doing the Cologne show again, but I think they're doing it in. I want to say they're doing it in Berlin, I think, which would be really cool.
Yeah, nice. That'd be nice. Safety says you will just have 2 outboard rack units. What would they be? So I think he's saying if you could have 2 outboard rack units, just 2 outboard rack units, what would it be?
Studio or guitar? That's the question.
That's true, actually. Okay, you do studio, I'll do guitar. How's that?
Studio, you do guitar.
Okay, I've got to think.
Outboard rack units. I would have. Does an H9000 count?
Right, that's great.
All right, I'd have an Eventide H9000 because, quite frankly, that's every single effect under the sun in a computer that's more powerful than most people's desktops.
Yeah.
And I'd have a Fairchild 670.
Nice.
There you go. That's 40 grand instantly.
There you go. I'd have a Lexicon 224 if you're talking guitar. Yeah. Even though that would be a nightmare to carry that around on a guitar rig. Yeah. No, actually, I'll probably go for Bricasti then.
Yeah.
If I'm doing that, I just go for the Bricasti. It's much easier, much more modern. And do you know what? Okay, so now I'm thinking of like a rack preamp or something.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember when Soldano released those preamps, the rack preamps?
Were they DPD, not DPD, not DAD?
V7, something V70s or something like that.
I do know what you mean though. Great. I found one actually the other day on eBay, but it went really high.
Did it? Oh, I'd like one of them.
Really nice.
Or an ADA MP1.
That's the thing I'm thinking of. ADA.
Oh, the ADA. The ADA. Well, that's the Nuno Betancourt sound.
They were great.
No, that sounds so good. Yeah. I'll go with that.
There you go. There's our 2. I've spent, I've gone super modern and super old school, which is typically me.
Tone Dragon says, curious if you guys are going to get the new Meris LVX to try out. Looks so good.
Meris.
Oh no. Was it LVX?
We won't be getting Meris for the same.
We won't be getting it. But let's have a look at it.
Say when.
Oh wow! Look at the screen on that. Okay, when?
Yeah. I love their stuff. I love their stuff. It's so good.
It's really good, isn't it? I'm not sure about all the graphics, all the styling's about, but that looks awesome, doesn't it?
It looks a bit like something that what are they called? Who did the Quad Cortex? Neural. That looks like a Neural website rather.
It does look like Neural, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. So what is it? Modular delay. So it's got advanced ARM processor delay. So it's basically delays.
Yeah.
And looper. Cool. It does look good, doesn't it?
That's every delay you're ever going to need in one box.
Yeah, nice. Very cool. Very nice. Raphael says Rafa. We did this last time. We got in trouble, didn't we? Rafa says looking forward to the Ampex for sure. Yeah,
very much so.
Pet says if you're seriously getting into the UAD ecosystem, is a rack mount and a satellite inevitable? Only rocking a twin X Duo thus far, and DSP pop up is a constant thorn on my side. So Pet's basically saying that he's running out of DSP on his UAD system.
Get a satellite.
Yeah, James got a satellite. I've got a Sonos. What are they called, James? The Sonos rack. Sonos? It's basically a thing that fits. You can put processor cards in.
Oh, I didn't know you had one of those.
Yeah, I've got behind my desk.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. Yes, yeah, like
So it's basically
expansion box.
Expansion box. Yeah, so basically you can get some UAD cards, and I've got an 8, a 4, and a 2, I think, in there. Honestly, I've never run out of processing.
I've got on my rig, I've got an Octo card, I've got an Octo satellite, and I've got the 2 6s inside the 16s.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I never run out.
No, you never run out of processing with that.
I did build a while ago on the Production Expert channel. I got UA to send me 6 Octos.
I think that's where I've got. I think I've got one of those Octos. I think that's why. That's why I got.
We've got 6. I had 6 Octos in a rack in a military grade PCIe chassis. We were running chassis. We were running like, you know, we had the Mac Pro power test with every UA plugin slamming it. We couldn't fill the thing up. It was ridiculous.
Yeah. Nice.
No more UA kit available at that point because it was just everything was maxed out, but it was really cool.
Yeah, Pet, don't be frightened about trying other, you know, using some of the processing in your computer as well. I always blend. It's always like
definitely
some UAD stuff and some other stuff. KMLP says $2,000. I was expecting 1,500, but 2K.
It's a lot of dough.
It's a lot of money. That's a nice guitar, isn't it? Richard's guitar. Richard says, "Hi guys. Have either of you tried the DSM and Humboldt DLX stereo desk amp?" Oh, do you know what? I heard some people talking about this. Okay, let me look it up. James, can you read me? Is it DSM first? Yeah.
And Humboldt DLX.
Should know about this shit, shouldn't we? Look. Oh, it's a simplifier. Yes. Okay.
We are but 2 people. We can't know about everything.
Let me zoom in.
Ooh, that looks like fun.
Yeah. Yeah, these are is it a Greek company? I've got a feeling it's a Greek company. Anyway, yeah, looks good, doesn't it? Quite fully featured.
What does it do?
So it's an amp simulator.
Oh right, okay, cool.
Yeah, it looks nice, doesn't it?
I like that a lot. I love that.
Nice.
The Humboldt looks great.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Very
that a lot. Yeah. I still think the thing is, you know, these sort of amp simulators and stuff, there is nothing like plugging into a proper amp.
Yeah.
So it's
anyway.
Jeraton says 2K for the Ampex versus 399 for the Revolt.
Yes.
The Abraham just put a Thornbucker in one of the jet guitars. So much clarity. They're good, aren't they? Oh, nice one, Lee. I'm glad that you bought one of them. They're really good.
Very cool.
Tell Lee, do us a favor. Send Mr. Sir a message on Facebook. He's quite active on Facebook. Send him a little message just saying that you bought it because of the video, or maybe you didn't. Maybe you didn't buy it because of the video. But yeah, that's definitely my favorite humbucker. That is brilliant thing. Gibbs, are the Mexican Player Plus Tele guitars worth getting, or just get an American one? No, I'd definitely consider getting one.
Try them.
Definitely.
I think so.
Try a couple out. If you can try a couple of them and a couple of the American ones at the same time.
Yeah.
And if you can do it blindfolded and see what you prefer. Lots of people would, you know, like James did. He bought a Mexican bass because he preferred it.
Yeah.
Ben Greenacre says, I think they said Ampex was about $2,000. Yeah.
Yep.
The Abraham rack unit JMP1. I had a JMP1 from the 90s. Surely they sounded great. They do sound great. They had a sound.
They still sound great. The honest answer, though, don't they? Still sound. That's what Iron Maiden use live. Still.
Do they really? They still use them live, do they? Yeah, it definitely had a sound. I had one for a while. I mean, I had it all. I had an MP1. I had a Rocktron. I had the Rocktron was good.
Mm.
ADMP1, the JMP1. I had them all. Chris Williams, I'm having a beer. Would you like one? I'd love one, mate.
Love one. Could you email it to us?
Oh yeah, that'd be nice. Question for Paul: Les Paul or Telly? If you just had to have one, Telly. If you had to have one, without a doubt. Question for James: Ibanez or Schecter for shred guitar?
Ibanez every time. And I'll tell you the one I want. I'd like the Ibanez John Petrucci signature. The
the old 90s ones.
It looked like a
Picasso. Yeah, they did look good, didn't they?
They were great.
Yeah, I've never actually seen one.
I played one. A friend of mine had one. My Butlins band. He had one.
Nice. Yeah. Ship Shepherd said, had a Fender Standard Strat bought online for a very good price. I tried to love it for 4 years, but never got on with it. The guy bought it off me, loves it. One man's meat is another poison. It's true.
Indeed.
The thing is, and also if you're used to playing humbuckers, like your 335 there, a Strat is a big. You plug a Strat in. If your amp's set up for humbuckers, you go. What is this?
Yes. What is this?
It's the other way around. You set an amp up for a Strat and you plug a 335 into it. You go, what? Why is this sounding all muddy? And Pet says he's 4 beers in. He's trying to do his best to post something coherent. Post whatever you want.
Pet, to be fair, I didn't put your S in the chat because I thought 4 beers down.
4 beers down. Chris Hester says you can shred on a Les Paul. You will have finger cramps for the first 3 weeks, but it goes away after you get used to it.
Yeah. You can play anything on any guitar. Maybe not Paul's 1960s Hofner or whatever it is. You can play pretty much anything on most guitars. It just takes practice. It just takes getting used to it.
I keep forgetting about that guitar. I need to do something with it.
Yeah. I think it's worth the rebuild personally. But I would.
Be a lot of money to rebuild it. I don't know.
I know.
Juan 1564 says, I'm seriously considering selling a bunch of pedals and getting a Bosch GT1000 core for home use only, recording mainly. Would this be a wise move?
Do you play through a real amp ever? Because if you play through a real amp ever, that's when pedals come into their own. Home recording, GT1000 core is awesome.
Yeah, the GT1000, you'll love the GT1000 core. I'm trying to think. Yeah, no, you'll love it. You'll definitely love it. It is different. But I would say try it out. Try it out, see if you like it. If you like it, then yes. If you're not using those pedals, you would definitely get a lot of use out of the GT1000.
Yes.
Lee says, Thornbucket, yes, I was looking to get something high quality. Couldn't decide. Your video popped up and I bought the last one from Peach Lol. Oh, that's not, because I probably bought the one just before that then. Chris Hester says, my Strat is an HSS Pro 2.
Nice.
Love it, but it's a lot different from Les Paul.
Yeah, it's a different instrument, but one man's meat is another man's nothingness. We've got to the end. Amazing.
Woo-hoo! Nice one.
Celebration in many ways to us. Thank you everyone for joining us this evening. It's been a blast as always. We will let you know about next week. Paul might be flying solo with a guest on Wednesday, or we might be doing a Thursday night thing. Who knows? We'll have a chat about it over the weekend and sink a few beers. If anyone is in sunny Brighton over the weekend, certainly Friday night, give us a shout. It'd be great to catch up and have a beer or two. We won't be staying out late because we've got an early start. That's not true. We'll be staying out very late probably. Do give us a shout. You know how to find us and hit us up. Have a great week. For all you Brits out there, have a great Jubilee long weekend. God save the Queen and all that. And we will see you at some point next week. So from myself and my colleague over there, it's good night. Take care. See you soon.
Cheers, guys.